Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
All right.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
On the quick, right?
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught by Bourne. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Cook. First and 10.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll find his running back, Cook. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. An even 40 yards. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. Here's Cook. He slams it in there, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Browns. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Williams going to throw on the first play. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Result is a first down.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Hurt.
Hill brought in motion.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check out.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That is caught. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this out to the 25-yard line, but a penalty marker may bring it back a bit. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
That's good. 4A.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. A couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Stroud. That's caught by Hill. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud gonna set up the... Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon 18. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill for the touchdown. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back down the left sideline. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. From a little closer, here's second and goal.
South. Oh, right.
One more time with Cook. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Cleveland. At his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11, 12 on the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Chain. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Let's go! Top 70.
A gain of 12. Results in a first down.
Once again, it's A-Chain. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Here we go.
A play fake. Now Williams. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. Hollywood Brown has a touchdown. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the visitors have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on first and 10.
Right?
Now, Stroud. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now the give to Cook, running right. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ow, but tonight.
Back to throw. Stroud. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A run with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go. Hey, uno more.
To throw, it's Stroud.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Here's Stroud. He'll run again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one, take it in. James Cook, touchdown Browns. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Browns will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be second down. Here's Williams. Now a screen set up for H.N. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Williams to the air once more. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
60 Eagles, 60.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Open and downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
19 Lions. Go.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be taken down. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Got ready.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
On second down, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And the Browns are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a three tight end look.
Oh, ready?
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Finding room at the 35. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Oh, ready?
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Browns will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hold it ready.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Just shy of the goal line.
Oh, ready?
They'll run with Cook. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Look the hot.
Second and
No.
at the 4-yard line.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
On fourth down, Stroud. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Cleveland. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And is offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
19 Texas. Here we go.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Patterson now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Cut 19. Cut 19.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And in motion is Brown.
70 ring. 70 ring. Check go.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill for the score. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Here we go. Go.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he will get into the end zone to follow the touchdown with a 2-point conversion. And this is a 5-point game. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Back at the 17-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
All right.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
2J.
A gain of 2. Brings up
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ow, what's that? What?
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south. Tonight.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Why Tony? Tonight.
Here's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Look to hot, look to hot. Good.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
1st and 10.
Ready! 70 Lions!
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Ready! Rocco switch! Rocco switch!
They'll stay on the ground with A-10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A-chain. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. Now it's A-chain. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground like that. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Flash, flash, flash. Buggy, 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 buggy. Good.
Now, Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. extra point by little is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's caught! And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Let's go now. Go.
Williams. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Here we go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. So it's a win for the Browns. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.